What's going on in South Africa? A lot is going on in South Africa. It's crazy. Why are you exposing negative news about your country? I'm not exposing negative news about my country, my brother. It's what's happening in my country, unfortunately. We're talking about it as a country. Um, News is news at the end of the day. And, we're going to talk about it. Maybe it will help us as a people or as a country to reflect. Because that's what's going on in the country, you feel me? Shout out, Africa will never unite. Bro, what kind of handle is that? Africa will never unite, bro. You sounding like a op. But shout out for the comment, bro. Thank you for the engagement. Joel Daly. Jesus loves you. Thanks, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Sorry I didn't respond to your message. Thank you so much. But Africa unite. We have to talk about this. Africa will never unite. That's a crazy handle, though. Jeez. Yo. But anyway, at Johannesburg, da 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 da. The confrontation between two drivers escalated quickly after a minor collision leading to the fist fight, then the shooting. So the article doesn't really speak about what exactly happened. So if anybody knows the story, they will know that. I'll get back to you. Let me just make my point. They'll know that there were, I think, 3 people involved: a mother, a husband and a wife. I mean, road rage is something that happens on a daily. Unfortunately, it seems these people bumped into each other, and they got out of the car and they had a scuffle and exchange. I think it should have just ended there. You suck. You crashed my car. Yo, fix my car. This, that, and the third. But it just didn't end there, unfortunately. What I understand is the wife of the person who got killed went to the backseat of the car to fetch a weapon. And after fetching the weapon, she gave it to her husband and said, shoot this man. That, I feel like that shouldn't have escalated to that point. Sometimes our women can really influence us in a good or a bad way. And that was, a very bad thing to happen. I wish it hadn't happened that way. But anyway, she brought out the weapon. He took the weapon. The other guy, I think he cocked his gun and shot a warning shot like, hey, don't do this. And then it seemed as though as he took the weapon, as he was about to lift it, he got shot 4 times. And then the wife of the person who died, what happened? I'm trying to remember. She tried to reach for the gun, and then he also shot her. It was very unfortunate. It got shot in front of the children. Which is very unfortunate. Violence is never the answer, but it was self-defense. National Prosecuting Authority is going to investigate some more, but right now there are no charges against the person. So I'm gonna hit you up. Let me answer you, dog. Let me answer you, my brother. What happened to being patriotic about your country? Well, I'm very patriotic. I love South Africa. But we have to talk about these things. We can't always just talk about everything good that's happening in the country. We have to talk about it all. I think there's publications where if you want to follow, you could follow the good stuff. There are good stuff. But these are just topics that are affecting us as a country. I personally feel that shouldn't have happened. I don't advocate for violence, but unfortunately it happened. And maybe it will help more people to reflect on this, that maybe it could have been me. I know in the office we spoke about it at length, and people expressed their frustrations, people expressed how they felt about it, saying, hey, they've been in a scuffle with people and that, and almost escalated to this and this and the third. But fortunately it didn't, you know. And what was your other question? Shit, man, I lost the feed. Do you think owning a gun is... Do you think... What? I think everybody has the right to protect themselves, unfortunately. Unfortunately, owning a gun, a knife, or this or that, you have every right to protect yourself. Because you never know. You honestly never know, and you'd rather be safe than sorry. Because it could be that you have children, it could be a wife. Look, you can be Christian about it, turn the other cheek. But everybody has the right to defend themselves or to protect those in need of being protected. You know, it's just unfortunate that because of the evil in the world, generally, some of these things will be abused. So I think that's that. But there was this story in Emmerentia. I think I summed it up pretty well. Yeah. Pretty sad. Pretty sad, pretty sad, pretty sad. What's going on in the comments? Oh, let me just finish this one.
I'm going to Facebook. Yeah, bro. Fuck hulle, bro. Gaan jou wys. Gaan jou wys ek, chomp. Sal hulle famous maak. Famous. Sal hulle famous maak. Famous. Sal jou wys, hè. En sy gaan nog betaal. Sy gaan nog... You still going to...
Whatever happened off camera, we don't know. But it seemed like something happened, and this man reacted in such a way that he felt like he needed to record this police officer. And in recording her, she slapped the phone out of his hand, which I don't think is legal. Why is she slapping the phone out of his hand? She's a civil servant. She's supposed to respect the public and do her job. Her job is to give him the ticket. But again, this is where I feel like our police officers across the board may need to do some more counseling so that they can handle these situations in a better way. Because, you know, this could have escalated. I know in America, these things escalate too quickly, way too quickly. And it's sad. I saw a video today. It really devastated me. There was some guy, he was shot in the back. For reasons I'm not all too clear. It didn't seem like he had a weapon, but I do know that it is illegal to shoot anyone from the back. That's crazy. He didn't seem like he posed a threat. So I hope this is not where we'll be heading as well as a country, whereby the public are being killed because of misunderstandings or because of trigger-happy police officers. But what's happening in the comments? Who's wrong? Who's right? Stephen Plug says the motorist is just looking for trouble in jail. You can record her on duty all you want, but taunting her is wrong. True. Landowner says, I like it when the National Traffic Police do their work. Senati says, working with the public can sometimes be crazy. This dude is just looking for trouble, provoking the official who is doing her job well. Yeah, I was probably gaslighting her, yeah. Because he has a camera and pretend to know so much about road rules, takes a video for totally no reason. Law should protect traffic officials as well. Well said. Can't pronounce this one. Let me see. Are there more questions? No questions. Thanks for the questions, though. Thanks for the engagement, bro. Unon Tobago says you had no business posting this, but because you are a racist. You